Edochie is so lucky to have a father who will always support him, root for him regardless. I'm not saying that parents should root for their son even when they know that they have become cancerous to the society. At times, you have to just do that tough love where you give up your child or your children to the appropriate authorities to take care of them. If not, you know how much havoc they will cause if you don't do it. So the kinsmen, the kinsmen, they have done what they can do. They have done what they can do, and it is so sad. It's so sad that majority of Yuleduchi's family member, they don't want to. They don't want the end of this marriage. They are doing all that it takes to stop this marriage from breaking apart, regardless of the court, the divorce, and the action of Mary. Pete Edochie said it earlier, if you recall. He said something during this interview. He said, you see, Mary is a wonderful woman. Right now, what is happening is that, our friends advised her, and if she had not listened to this advice, maybe things would have been better. Meaning, things would have been better for Yul Edochie. She would still have remained in the life of Yul Edochie and maybe complete the polygamy number. You cannot be a polygamous person, or you can't say you're a proud polygamist with one woman. You have to make it 1, 2, 3, 4, as much as you want. So Pete Edochie has reacted. He has reacted to the news that is going viral, and he has this to say. But before we proceed, please tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell if you're just coming across this channel. Returning subscribers and those that have been here, I say a very big thank you to you. And the least that you can do for this platform is tapping on that thanks button. And tap on that thanks button, the one with the love icon and the dollar sign in the middle of it. For those who have tapped on it, I say, may God replenish your pockets. May your pockets never run dry. And you can also tap on the like and share button. Very important. Like I've always told you, Yul Edochie comes to this platform to listen to what we say. Pete Edochie listens to what we say. Judy Austin. And the most important of them is Mary. Mary comes to this platform to listen to what we say. Do not think that your comments and your reactions and all of that on this platform is for nothing. No, not at all. It is for good. She comes to this platform, she listens to what we have to say, she reads your comment. These are the encouragement that she has been getting so far. Now, Pete Edochie, some people say, don't trust this man. When your son was misbehaving, where were you? Why didn't you do the needful at that time? Now you are expecting that Mary should continue. Keep on with this kind of cancer. No, not at all. This type of person should be cut off totally and not accepted at all. Well, I support you. I support you. I support you because we cannot say because we need to support our children and cause someone else pain, irreparable damage. We cannot support that. So Pete Edochie said he does not want this marriage to come to an end, that this marriage must continue. He's reacting to the trending news right now, the viral news right now. You all know what's happening. A lot of things are happening. Yul Edochie's behavior, his attitude, and Mr. Obasi, his talk and accusation, saying that Yul Edochie has been doing a lot of things to Judy Austin. Both of them have been doing, things to each other whilst Judy was still married. He has heard all of it. He has heard all of it. And he knows that this, my son, is like, he just came to this world, made name through me, and it's as if he has this obligation, one single obligation, to destroy my heritage. Because it's not just Yul Edochie destroying himself is also destroying the heritage that his father. If Pete goes out, if he's to appear in any function, any occasion, you see the way the man walks. He walks with strength and dignity. He walks with that pride. His shoulders lifted up. He expects people to respect him, and of course, he's a man to be respected. But I will observe that this man has been walking a little bit without that vigor as he used to. Why? Because all over social media, Edochie has destroyed his image. Edochie has destroyed that extra that he had. He has destroyed it. In fact, people are now advising Pete Edochie to save all of those wise sayings and proverbs. I know it's a challenge. It's a big challenge, a huge challenge. If you have made yourself a moral beacon, and you have said a lot of things as a beacon to the society, there are certain challenges that you might experience. Apart from yourself personally, people will be like, oh, you don't practice what you are saying, what you are preaching. It happens to clerics too, religious clerics, where their wife or their children decides to go in a different route. It causes a lot of antagonization, and many things happen to them. People throw stones at them saying, oh, look at you. Oh, go and wash yourself clean first. So people attacked Pete Edochie. They said, hey, look, save your proverb. Stop throwing shade at ladies in the industry that they are not properly dressed. They are not this. Save all of this. Keep them for your child, your son, Edochie, because obviously he has not practiced any of what you have said. Now, for me, I do not think in that direction. You can have you can have ideas, you can have a vision, you can have wisdom, you can have all of that, and you might be knowledgeable about certain things. You might be a philosopher, you might be a cleric, a religious cleric, and your children, they might just decide to go a different direction. What are you going to do about that? Are you going to beat them? Are you going to break their legs? These are challenges to show you that you're nothing but a human. You're a mortal. Even God that created heaven and earth, created human beings, the all-knowing God, he regretted that he created man. Man became extremely wicked. Even the angels that he created, they still turned against him. Why? Because he made every creation, man and angel, to be free moral agents. Decide for yourself what you want to do. Decide to obey me. He didn't want to create robots that must do, because if you create robots that have no will of theirs, he felt like this would be too much of an overreach. I want to create mortals, spirits that can do what they want to do whenever they want to do. Let it be their choice. He gave us that freedom. That's the part of human that God did not touch. He didn't touch that part of it. Apart from God compelling you, don't forget, don't mix it up. God can compel you. Yes, there's a difference between compelling you and and controlling you like a robot. If you are compelled, you might choose not to. And whatever God chooses to use as a means of compelling you, it might be to strike you with some ailment, because there are certain things that you need to fulfill. There are millions or thousands of people who you are supposed to service, and you have refused to service them. You have refused to do what you are supposed to do. So God can compel you, and you can choose to be destroyed. It's also a choice. So Pete Edochie is a man. Maybe there are certain things that he should have done in time past that he didn't do. Or maybe it's all karma. I don't know. But what I do know is that he does not want Mary to leave the family. And he's making it clear, saying, look, you cannot leave this family. This bride price of a thing, please forget about it. You Edochie, don't even talk about it. Because I won't go with you, and I will not be part of this bride price returning of a thing.